It must be a summer of bummers when it comes to the Walt Disney Resort because despite big crowds this spring break season, we've got reasons to believe Disney is suffering with those summer bookings. And this is what it says out of WESH.com. Some call it WESH. We never would. Disney World introduces half-day park tickets for summer of 2026. Now, why would they introduce half-day park tickets? Folks, it's not because they're at capacity. I can tell you that. You don't see Epic Universe doing this, do you? It's not because they're being magnanimous and kind. It's because they're having a hard time getting guests in there. Mm-hmm. Here's what we've got. Here's the details. 2 and 3 day ticket options. 2 day starts at $118 per day. 3 day starts at $116 per day. But look at when this will be. Basically, June and July. Now, it starts May 26th and it ends July 29th. So I know there's some give there, but essentially, it's the 2 summer vacay day or summer vacay day for all the kids across the nation. Mm-hmm. Everybody who's on summer break, you can get in on this. Here's what it says. The tickets will be effective from May 26th to July 29th. The 2 day ticket must be used within 4 days of your chosen start date. The 3 day ticket must be used within 5 days. 2 day tickets start at $118. 3 day tickets start at $116. That's almost half. I'd like to see it under 100, but whatever. Now, some of you out there are saying, I'm not going to Disney, period. The construction and all this kind of stuff. But guys, they're doing the 250th celebration of America, and the parks are going to be open sometimes. I mean, we're talking about Magic Kingdom being open sometimes till midnight and later in the summer. So if you go at 2 p.m. and Magic Kingdom stays open till 1 a.m., that's a full day in many parts of the year, and you're getting it for half price. Culture, I guess I'll go to you up first on this one to ask, is this a sign yet again that Disney is struggling to get those parks filled for the summer?
I think it's a symptom of them, always trying to project forward with revenue growth, despite the fact that they don't have a lot of areas for that revenue growth because they need a fifth gate. They need better development of, their opportunities that they abandoned for the better part of a decade. I think that having the ability to sell 2 tickets per day is really kind of the mechanism that is going to work for them doing this. They can fill the park up for sure. It does become an operational conversation because, again, they're the ones that created the artificial scarcity problem that exists in these parks to begin with, and the lack of park hopping and reservations at the resorts and everything, reservations at the parks and everything else did kind of create a system that allowed them to schedule in a way that they didn't take full advantage of their capacity. So I think the only way to make those great gains is to sell a second ticket. It'll also give them another opportunity to steal from patrons via the Lightning Lane bologna sausage. So,
and Ron, I'm not against this at all. I actually think it's a great idea for Epic Universe. I really wish Universal, and I've said this over and over again, I really wish Universal would go ahead and make Epic Universe have a nighttime ticket where you go in at 7 p.m., end it at 2 a.m. And, I know staffing's a concern there, but there's a lot of money that could be made by doing so. Epic's at capacity all the time.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that as far as Universal is concerned. I think that Disney, however, is desperate. But I want to give Josh D'Amaro and the folks at Disney 100% free of charge my phenomenal idea for
here we go. Phenomenal idea on the way.
Disney, this is it. It's free for you. Okay, take it. You're gonna love this. Okay, VIP construction tours. Yes, that's right. Take guests on VIP tours of just the construction areas. That tour alone could last for 3 days. I mean, you could show every detail of every construction wall that's up in Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios and the Magic Kingdom and take them. I mean, I know that we as guests can see a lot of that construction already over the wall at Magic Kingdom. Sure, but to have that up close and personal tour where you can see the actual John Deere tractor or whatever the heck is doing it. I mean, hey, there you go. You put the hard hat on and everything.
He says this, and he's being facetious, but I'm here to tell you, Ron, don't give them ideas because there are Disney adults who would pay to go walk on the dirt and get to take a little baggie of dirt home with them, right? Take home the magic dirt. And they would do it. They'd pay $300 to walk back there, and maybe the tour guide in their ear can say, "All right, folks, that's a real excavator over there. Don't touch it. Stay away from those guys. They'll curse at you." Honestly, there are Disney adults who would do it. They would do it in a heartbeat.
That wouldn't be OSHA compliant.
No,
I think there's a strategy behind this 2 p.m. starting May 26th, ending July, whatever.
What's the strategy?
Well, Pro's absolutely right. So we have Memorial Day weekend. We have the 4th of July. We're celebrating America's 250th birthday. But the strategy is there's so many deals right now with the resorts. I think you can get, I forget if it's for Florida residents only, maybe Georgia, 20 to 35% off your resort stay. So if you stay in the bubble, you get your free water park ticket during those days. And that extends all the way till September 8th, by the way. So you're going to get your ticket to get into the water park for free. So check in, leave your luggage with them, get there early, go to the water park as soon as it opens, which they open at like 10, and then make your way over to, go back, dry off somewhere and make your way over to the park, and then use your day for the 2 o'clock. But they need to really slash the prices on those after 2 p.m. tickets. It should go on a tier level, like Animal Kingdom should be like the lowest price because they close at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. during the summer. And then your Magic Kingdom and then your Hollywood Studios, Epcot Center have those prices go at a tier. And then you could really squeeze, the most out of your buck. My opinion.
These tickets too are very similar to what they do for convention guests. A lot of times, so
Universal does it all the time.
Yeah, same type of ticket where you're attending a convention meetings during the morning there, and then they'll give you a discounted ticket to go into the parks in the afternoon. But this is without a convention, so they're offering this all guests.
I mean, they do that a lot for Destination D and stuff like that. There are special events and tickets that you can take advantage of, and you're 100% right, Ron. And again, I think Disney's just put themselves in a box that's going to be uncomfortable to shed. And I think that, again, you are telling Wall Street you can create infinite revenue. It's always going to build, and that's just not a reality because Disney locked in too much on too many different fronts and are now overly dependent on their real estate investments. So I think you're going to start to see people, back away from the expenses associated with this. This is one of the ways they can take advantage of a second crowd. I mean, think about it. If you're a rope dropper, you take advantage of the fact that you're a little cooler in the morning. There aren't as many lines, except phase openings usually punish you, which is a big problem at Magic Kingdom. But the afternoon crowd is a different group of people. Those are the guys, they get up later, they go to the pool, they dink around at their resort, and then they go to the parks, and they've wasted half the day. Well, this allows them to waste half the day doing that stuff that they enjoy. There's no problem with that. But then still make it into the park and take advantage of a lack of participation at night, which we all know that once the parade and fireworks are over at night, you got a ton of room for rides.
You got
absolutely
time to ride and have fun. And I don't think people understand, and maybe it's because we just don't do that as often anymore at Magic Kingdom, but when it's open after midnight, those crowd levels after midnight are the same as you would see at the very start of the day. I mean, you can ride over and over Pirates, you can go ride over and over any number of rides. Space Mountain will typically still have a small line. Tron will still have a line. But most of the rides you can just do over and over. I have been there before on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad when it's super late. When you'll pull into the station and the cast will say you want to go again, you can stay on the train. Yeah. I mean, that's how much fun you can have. So I'm all about it. Listen, I know right now Disney is unpopular in a lot of ways, and I know that Universal has better parks, honestly. Right now, Islands of Adventure and Epic are far superior, and Epic is like way different, way better than the other parks. But if you're going to go to Disney, if you got to go to Disney this summer and you got a daughter who says, I want to see the castle, your wife says, we're going to go see the castle.
Yeah.
You know what? The half-day park tickets might be the way to go. And MJ's idea about the pool and the water parks. Great ideas all, folks. Now you know.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.